Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. I'm Sky and this is Duke. He is our new mini golden doodle and he is the most precious thing in the whole entire world. We are totally smitten with him. He's truly just the sweetest little babe. Thank you for all the love on our little puppy announcement photo in the community tab and over on Instagram. He is such a little lover. Before we jump right in and I share all the footage that I have of really bringing this space to life, I want to thank today's sponsor, which is BetterHelp. I am so grateful to BetterHelp for offering convenient and affordable therapy for everyone. I started seeing a therapist a little over 4 years ago. I was in the throes of just being a mama of 3 very little ones, and I was suffering from daily panic attacks and honestly just debilitating anxiety. And so I decided to go ahead and start seeing a therapist, and the tools that I have been equipped with over this time have truly transformed my mental health and just have put me on this wellness journey. I am so grateful for therapy and just the personal growth, I guess, that I have gained over this period of time. The tools that I have that have equipped me to help me to better be able to handle my anxiety, understand my anxiety, and really just be the overall best version of me. BetterHelp is on a mission to not only make therapy more affordable, but to also make it more accessible. Regardless of whether you have a clinical mental health issue like depression or anxiety, or if you're a human who just lives in this world and is dealing with something really hard, or even just the stresses of everyday life, therapy will give you the tools that you need to approach your life in a very different way. I'm an introvert by nature, so being able to take care of my mental health from home is huge. Not to mention my time is very limited and I don't always have an opportunity to leave the house for an appointment. When you're factoring in that appointment time that you're setting aside as well as the travel time. So I'm sure many of you can relate that it's just so convenient to be able to do something like this. Take care of your mental health from the comfort of your own home. Finding a therapist is so simple. All you have to do is answer a few questions online. They will work to match you with a therapist within a couple of days. Now don't worry, if that therapist is not a good fit for you, BetterHelp has your best interest at heart. There's no additional fees or costs or anything like that to switch therapists. They ultimately want the best fit for you and what's going to be best for your overall mental health journey. So if you're struggling, consider online therapy with BetterHelp. You can get 10% off your first month using the link in my video description, or you can head straight over to betterhelp.com/house-and-home. Thank you again, BetterHelp, for all the good work that you're doing and for sponsoring today's video. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the office looked like just a few weeks ago before we started this little transformation project. So it actually doesn't look bad. There's nothing wrong with it. It is perfectly beautiful. However, when we did this kind of phase 1 of this project, we knew that it was just that, phase 1, and that we wanted to make it more our own when we had more time and had gotten some of the bigger projects done in this home. So we are painting and making this space just a little bit more moody. I really want it to feel calming when I come in here. I do all of my editing, a lot of my filming, and some reading in this space. So I wanted to just absolutely love it. Okay, this is the holdup and why this project has taken so long. This dresser. I found this on Facebook Marketplace. I think I paid $50. I know I didn't pay more than that. It's a great dresser, perfect bones, good quality, solid wood, but of course, a little bit orange for my taste. So take a look at what we did with a whole lot of sanding and some stain stripper. Okay, I love it, but when I mix it with the other woods that we have in here, from the stool to a blanket ladder, another desk, I really felt like I love the natural look anywhere else in our house, but in this room, it just was it competed too much with all of the other woods. So I decided to do a stain and wax finish coating on this beautiful dresser to make it a little bit darker. It was a process and took me several days just between drying time and all of that, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's really beautiful, it looks rustic, and has loads of character. So the next thing that we wanted to do was put a light fixture up here on the ceiling. This ceiling just needed something, and to be quite honest, we are not actually going to be able to turn this light on because we do not have electrical hookup here. I know my hubby can figure it out and we'll do it someday, but for now it's more for looks. We have 2 lamps in this room, and it's not often that I am working in here in the evenings when it's dark. So it's not something that I need, but I love the texture of this light. We're also swapping out the curtains. These curtains are from IKEA, and the ones that we had in here before were just way too short. They were just ones we had brought over from our old house, and I just kept saying someday I'll replace them, and we finally decided to do that. I really love these because they are light filtering, and they're more of a beige, whereas the ones I had before were pretty stark white. For the decor in this space, I tried to use a lot of what I already had. I did not end up spending too much money in here. I did sell a lot of the furniture that I had in here beforehand, so that way I had a little bit of a budget to buy a few new things, but honestly, so much of it is just repurposed from other areas of our home. I will be sure to link everything that I can. As I mentioned, some of these items are not new, but this light fixture it was from Target. This beautiful table, oh my goodness, it is gorgeous. It was custom made. And our sweet little Duke loves to sleep down here. He is the most precious. But our table was custom made by someone local here in North Carolina, and we actually bought it secondhand. It's in perfect, brand new condition, and I love it so very much. This beautiful throw that I have on our Target dining chair is from the Liz Marie Galvan line at QVC, and I loved it so much I bought 2 of them. This gorgeous chaise, I believe, was originally from Restoration Hardware. In fact, I'm like 99.9% sure, but I also ended up getting that on Facebook Marketplace. The blanket ladder was from Kirkland's this year. My pillow covers I shared in my Amazon fall haul. And this gorgeous rug has seen better days. It used to be under our table in the breakfast nook, so it has a few little markings on it, but it's still so great. It's the perfect size for here, and that was from I believe Studio Mickey, maybe Threshold at Target. This gorgeous stool, y'all, was from Zara Home. They have some incredible home items, so I highly recommend checking them out if you haven't already. And then the tree and the 2 beautiful plants that I have in this space were from Target a year, maybe year and a half ago. I am just so happy with how this turned out. I truly just sneak away in here and just enjoy. It's just so relaxing and really just turned out exactly how I want. I love that I have those peg hooks so I can change out my decor seasonally. I opted to not decorate for fall in here. Who knows, maybe I'll sprinkle a few things in over time. but I wanted to kind of show an everyday look. Our bookshelf is one of my favorite little pieces of furniture that we have collected from IKEA over the last couple of years. It is so beautiful. It has so much character for being IKEA furniture, and ironically is almost identical to the color of trim that we have in our home and the color on the walls. I also sprinkled in some of my antique finds from just doing some thrifting and antique shopping over the last several years. And then I have my little corner over here that I love. I just needed a little spot with some drawers so I could put in different things like my computer, my charger, my camera, batteries, those kinds of things. And so it's really handy to have that accessible to me in here. And then one of the last details that I wanted to share with you is one that just came out. You may already have a copy yourself, but it is The Art of Home by Shay McGee. It is a gorgeous book. It is 400 plus pages of just so much decorating inspiration. So highly recommend checking that out if you haven't already. Alrighty friends, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. Don't forget to check out BetterHelp. You can visit the link in my video description or head straight over to betterhelp.com/houseandhome, where you'll get 10% off your first month of therapy. Thank you again, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video, and I hope to see y'all in the next one where we'll be doing some more fall decorating. Alrighty friends, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.